sa pilitan po silang pinalis kami ni General Torre doon. Yung kanyang reading po ng TPO ay iba. Parang mali ata yung kanyang reading, but si staff na may na-detect daw sila na ewan ko pa iba-iba. First 2 meters, tapos later on 4 meters daw below the ground. Yan po ang explanation ng mga PNP members na gumagamit ng mga equipo po na ngayon ko lang po nakikita. Meron sila equipo na Restec LM1 Life and Motion Tracer, Novaski DN3 Life, meron silang Proton Elic LB8, Aquascope 30 Universal Leak Locator, meron silang mga metal detectors. I don't know why metal detectors were likewise used, no? Nakausap ko yung expert kanina, parang ang hinahanap ata mining treasure na ata. And then meron silang fiber optic camera, meron silang mga ground penetrating radar, no, mga water detector. And then at 9 AM on August 27, ito po medyo nakakalungkot talaga ito kasi yung mga staff officers, I don't know why they did it, no? They removed all personal belongings of KOJC members who were using the basement as the residence. Kasi po yung iba kasing mga membro po, doon po nakatira sa basement. May mga temporary quarters po sila doon at sa pilitan po silang pinalis ng mga kaya nga wala na silang matirahan, wala na silang matulugan. So yung iba po ay doon na po sa labas natutulog, no? Those are the pictures of the personal things of KOJC members who were staying supposedly in the basement. Kasi ang basement po medyo malaki ito. At sa karami ng mga miyembro ng KOJC, ang iba sa kanila ay temporarily used it as quarters. On August 27 at 10 o'clock in the morning, no, members of the Philippine Navy were spotted within the vicinity of the KOJC compound. I don't know, we could not confirm this, but some of the members in fact saw members of the Philippine Navy. And then at 10 AM, nag-file po kami ng petition for certiorari po sa Regional Trial Court of Davao City. And then at 1 PM, several police officers were already using the hallway of the GMCFI school building as the resting areas. Ito po yung sinasabi ko po na ginawa na po nilang boarding house yung eskwelahan namin. Then, next slide please. At 1:56 on August 27, 2024, akala namin tapos na. Kasi po yung temporary protection order po, nag-issue po yung Regional Trial Court Branch 15, no? At the reason may individual members of KOJC as well as the leaders of the JMC, no, filed the case for writ of amparo and it was granted. We thought that the restrictions and control was employed by the PNP, no, was ordered to be ceased and desisted, no, and that the PNP, no, should no longer commit any acts or omissions that would violate petitioners' right to life, liberty, property, or security, and that they were ordered to remove all barriers and blockades that would hinder the petitioners' exercise to right to life, liberty, or property. Pero nung nag-meeting kami ni General Torre doon, yung kanyang reading po ng TPO ay iba. Ang sa kanya is yung removal lang ng barriers and barricades at ang sa kanyang tingin yung sa gate lamang. Yun ang kanyang reading. So, I tried to reason with him na parang mali ata yung kanyang reading but he stuck to his opinion. So, we just agreed to disagree. I could not do anything about it because that was his reading of the order. So, next slide please. In the afternoon of August 27, may mga commotion na namang nangyayari kasi yung mga tanim malapit sa cathedral ay gusto nilang ialis. And they also insisted on using a fiber optic camera, no, to locate something daw, to locate the alleged bunker. According to Regional Director Torre, no, the TPO did not actually require him and his police forces to vacate the premises of the KOJC compound. Instead, what he did was he barricaded the cathedral and he ordered the barricade in the JMC basement, no? And then at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, members of several hundreds of members of KOJC received text messages from unknown numbers. Again, the use of some high-tech equipment that could send text blast messages was again used during this time. And then at 4 o'clock in the afternoon of August 27, heartbeats again. Meron na naman daw heartbeats. 3 daw heartbeats were allegedly detected. But the problem is that the lawyers of KOJC were prevented entry into the cathedral. And according to the respondents, meaning the PNP, the KOJC members cannot use the cathedral because they were already turning this into, they were using it already as the advanced command post, no? And at one time, they were sure of a certain heartbeat, but it turned out that it was only an exhaust pipe located outside the cathedral, no? And their theory was that it was actually an underground bunker, but it turned out na mababa lang pala, so hindi pala totoo. And then nag-conduct din sila ng testing doon sa malayo na naming mga gardens, no? Sa KOJC na gardens. And meron silang dinala pagkagabi ng mga live and motion tracer. Ewan namin kung saan galing itong mga high-tech equipments nila, no? May nakapagsabi sa amin na sa ibang bansa daw ito galing, no? Baka sa US daw ito, may mga nag-theorize kasi may mga Amerikano din kasing ang maaligid-aligid at tumitingin doon sa sa compound, no? At saka mayroon ding mga pulis kasi na ewan ko bakit nagsuot sila ng kanilang uniform at may mga American flag po sa kanilang uniforms.
Stop po na dyan.
Yes.
Sorry. Meron akong nakita doon na tao ninyo na naka-suot ng US flag. Can you confirm this?
Yes, sir. Your Honor, sir. Our apologies, sir. Those men are just finished their training with the Balikatan, sir. During that time, sir, nagkaroon sila ng exchange patches with the counterpart. So, unfortunately, hindi naman lang na-remove, sir. Velcro lang naman kasi yun, sir. So, after that, we immediately told them to remove all unnecessary patches, sir.
So there was no intention to deceive.
Yes, sir. Actually, ano po yun, sir? Exchange patches with the counterparts during training, sir.
But they are sub-troopers.
Yes, sir.
They are not US servicemen.
No, sir. No, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ako rin mismo, I can confirm na mga pulis natin yun dahil Bisayang-Bisaya yung mukha.
Yes, sir.
Ha?
Yes, sir.
Ilan ba yung nakasuot ng patch na kwan?
Dalawa yun, sir. Pero we have the order, sir. In the picture, sir.
Nakita niyo yung picture, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Meron talaga naka-US patch.
Yes, sir.
I hope walang intention to deceive, ha?
No, sir. At may iba doon, sir. Patches for training, sir. That's why ng counterpart, sir.
Continue, Atty. Torrio.
On day 5, Your Honor, August 28, 2024, the police officers during this time were again forming human barricades na naman. Ang problema lang dito, nagkakaroon ng tension po kasi nagpapapasok po yung mga pulis ng mga parang mga sibilyan, dinadabitan ng mga ng athletic uniform. May mga picture kami po na sigurado kami hindi mga pulis. No, sana they were they should have been transparent. Anong ginagawa ito? Marami silang mga mga anong tawag dito, mga gamit na pinupuslit po at yung mga abogado namin hindi po pinapayagang pumasok dun sa cathedral. Kasi yan makita mo, no, despite the fact that there is already a TPO, they were denying our clients to enter the JMC basement and most importantly the cathedral, no? Nobody can pray anymore in the cathedral, no? And marami silang pinupuslit. Next slide, please. And then, on August 28, 2024, meron na naman silang ginawang test na naman doon sa KOJC Cathedral, live and motion tracer daw. Tapos, they were heavily guarding and barricading the KOJC Cathedral. And may mga policemen po na naka-station sa front portion ng KOJC Emerald Gate, yung main gate po, yung pinasukan nyo kanina. And armed men were seen entering the compound and several more police officers entered the compound. During this time, medyo marami talaga sila, no? And after running the device at the KOJC Cathedral, wala na namang heartbeat na detektahan nila. And during this time likewise, no member can go inside the cathedral. And they were allegedly, and we were able to confirm it, making a hole even in the cathedral. No. And then at 7:38, while the TPO likewise was effective, no? Meron na naman silang device na na pina-operate at meron daw 1 heartbeat na namang nakita. And then nung chinek po nila, no? Nawala na naman pero they again iba-iba po ang nakikita kasi by 9 a.m. on August 28, yung heartbeat pala ay nawala and then nakita na naman and then it turned out na iba-iba pala ang makikita nila, no? The next slide please. This time meron nagpadala sa akin ng picture na gano'n na kalalim yung honestly, yung nagpadala ay ayaw magpakilala, na-receive ko lang po sa aking Facebook at nag-request sa akin wag lang siya magpakilala kasi
Attorney,
yes sir.
wag natin ipakilala pero is he a policeman?
I have no idea if he is a policeman, Your Honor. I have to be honest with you, I do not know the source po. Pero sa akin po yan pinadala po.
Thank you.
And ang problema dito kasi kay gusto sanang gamitin yung cathedral during this time, no? Pero ayaw pa rin nila. And even na meron na namang nag-try na pumasok doon sa basement, no? Kasi yung basement at that time medyo iba na ang amoy at maraming mga sigarilyo. Bawat kasi sigarilyo doon sa loob po ng KJC compound. At saka bawal ka mag-ihi maski saan-saan. Medyo mabaho na. So one lawyer tried to access the basement but was denied. And then meron ding meron ding nangyari na katawa-tawa kasi ang even sa downspouts po hinahanap po nila yung mga subject po ng warrants of arrest. At 10:40 meron na naman silang nakita na allegedly sinasabi nila sa lawyers namin na may 2 heartbeats daw na ang isa 4.7 meters below at saka yung isa 8.1 meters below. So if you will believe them, no, they seem to have different theories as to where are these heartbeats are found and even the location. The location is always moving. Now at 11 a.m., around 11 a.m. po, for some unknown reason, 2 pong police officer ay pumunta po doon sa rooftop ng cathedral at nakita po sa video na nahulog yung police officer. Kaya nga maraming memes na yung heartbeat daw, umakyat na naman doon sa cathedral daw yung heartbeat, no? And then at 12 o'clock noon time, no? Police officers were caught forcibly opening a vehicle owned by a KOJC missionary, no? And then thereafter, marami na namang reinforcement ng policemen ang dumating sa compound. And it was during this time where RTC Branch 15 issued a supplemental and clarificatory order, no? And the presiding judge clarified that an arrest warrant can actually coexist with a TPO, and that the service of the arrest warrant the police must be able to show that it is necessary, and the service must be reasonable, and that any and all service of the warrant beyond the ordinary must require judicial imprimatur. So reading po namin dun, yung gawa ng tunneling operations, yung pag-deny mo ng right of worship sa mga member, sana covered yun ng TPO, pero hindi po yun sinunod. Instead, yung kanilang barricade po ay naglala noong August 28, 2024, even after the supplemental and clarificatory order. Next slide, please. At 12:40 p.m., eto medyo nagkaroon talaga ng seryoso na commotion po dito kasi po may nakatanggap po ng tawag yung si Attorney Kay Lorente na forcing her to negotiate kasi daw ibubomba yung cathedral kung hindi siya negotiate doon sa police. So nakita naman po ito, na-report ito sa TV, no? And accordingly, during that time, we had to verify kung totoo ba talaga itong bubumbahin nila, no? Ang problema, wala ding mag-confirm sa amin, no? And then yung drilling po na parang jackhammering sounds doon sa JMC basement ay continuous po by August 28, 2024. Naririnig po namin yung what you call this, yung sound po. No, we tried to write demand letters to General Torre, no, but we were not favored with a reply. Now by 2:43 in the afternoon, JC members to access the basement, no? And the police conducted another round of extensive search at the basement, pero limited, no? And then at 3 to 4 p.m., meron pong drone po na bigla na lang nahulog yung drone, at saka nung na-report ito sa akin, tiningnan ko po, binigay yung custody sa akin, and may police na who tried to claim it, but I told him, you have no proof as to who is the owner. Yes, sir.
2:43 p.m. August 28, 2024. Police allowed some KOJC members to access the basement, and the police conducted another round of extensive search at the basement. At that time, nakita ba nyo yung inuhukay na
Hindi kasi, limited lang. If you will notice po doon sa basement, di ba doon sa pinaka dulo na, mahaba yung basement po, Senator. Ang inalaw nila, parang inalaw lang nila para makuha yung ibang gamit ng mga members, tapos pinaalis na naman.
so hindi umabot doon sa
Hindi umabot doon sa, what you call this, sa
butas?
sa butas po. Kasi medyo malayo yung butas na pinasok natin kanina, kung yung location po. Oo.
Please continue.
Tapos yung drone po ay since the ownership could not be determined, yung drones kasi even before the kasi nakikita namin ang daming drones po paggabi. Even at times yung ibang drone masyado nang malapit po sa amin, no? I knew na casing operations nila yon. At nung August 28 may nahulog talaga. So I had to invoke Article 719 of the Civil Code. I turned over the drone to the city government of Davao. Kasi hindi namin ma-determine kung sino talaga may-ari, no? So during this day, unlimited search po ang ginawa. May mag-search na naman doon sa Bible School. Ang may napansin lang kami kasi sa Bible School, marami pong mga members na babae po na nakatira doon. Yun po ang paborito nilang ulit-ulit na i-search po. Maski gabi, no? Maski gabi, alas 10 na timing na yung ibang mga members na gusto nang magpahinga, na pupunta po sa banyo, naliligo, no? Ito po ang aming problema dito kasi itong kanilang search, pinabalik-balikan nila, ang pinakapaborito nilang balikan, yung Bible School, no? Na marami po mga babae po ng mga members. I must say that, Your Honor, because an arrest warrant is not actually a license to conduct an unlimited search. And as a matter of fact, a search, if one has to be done, there must be an arrest that must precede the search. And the search is limited only within the immediate surroundings. It is not allowed, the police is not allowed to make omnibus search, random searches, and very extensive and intrusive search. Kaya nga dito, during this time, unlimited po yung search. And then, may pinasok na parang engine power cutter, no? And ang problema lang kasi, the manner by which this is done is through, medyo sneaky. Kasi tinatago nila sa garbage bags, no? Etc. Yan po yung drone po na nahulog, Senator. I don't know what happened to it, but one news item by the PNP declared that the city government of Davao already returned that to the PNP. No? Next slide, please. So, alas 12 ng madaling umaga noong August 29, marami na naman kasi ang nangyayari kasi yung ibang police officers, no, may relyebo ata or pero hindi namin makikita kung nire-relyebo ba talaga o ano, no? And mayroong instance dito na meron na naman silang pinapasok na mga tao, 3 na wear lang ng civilian uniform tsaka naka-mask and ayaw magpresenta ng valid ID, no? And pilit na pumasok po dun sa compound. Ang concern kasi ng mga members, baka may mga third parties who will take advantage of the situation, no? And then, meron sila, high-tech ito, Proton Elec LB8. We were told na this is a highly sensitive metal detector, no? And accordingly, they use this in their operations. And then, at 2 a.m., they again barricaded Gate 18, yung second gate po na pinuntahan nyo last, no? Prior to the time when you went again to the JMC basement. And then, yung may scanner po, binarricade nila yun. And then they again search for a heartbeat na naman just outside the cathedral, no? And then 2:43 may pinasok sila, nagkaroon na naman ito ng commotion. Every time ay ipapasok sila, no? They brought in 3 bags and 1 big bags, no? Na ayaw nila ipa-check. And then may smuggled na naman sila na large blue box, hindi namin alam kung ano yung nandun sa loob. And they refused to have it subjected to scanning, no? And itong mga items na ito, pinapasok po nila sa cathedral. Next slide, please. And then, August 29, 3 a.m., marami na namang pulis ang dumating. Siguro sa count po namin, no? Mga 5,000 na ata, no? And ganun sila kadami. Pwede kaming magkamali, pero yung counting namin, parang ang dami talaga nila during that time, no? And then, meron silang pinupuslit na naman na mga objects na akala ng mga miyembro ay mga armas, no? And aside sa dala nilang armas, may pinupuslit pa sila na kung ano-ano. And then, eto rin ang nakakasama kasi yung number ko po, ginagamit po na mag-text blast ng mga false information. Tapos, ang nag-text daw kay ako, Attorney Torion, na dapat daw hindi daw magpadala sa politika, dapat daw mag-surrender na daw si Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy, no? At gamit na number po ay akin, no? Sana naman makarma itong mga tao na ito in the future, no? Babaliktad yung sitwasyon. 4:50 a.m., August 29, 2024, police forces were once again seen entering the KOJC compound. Iba na naman ito, no? And then nag-continue sila, maririnig mo yung siguro may additional pay yung mga tao doon na nag-drilling operations kasi maski madaling araw continue pa rin sila. Our lawyers lawyers tried to enter and verify pero ayaw talaga kaming payagan. And then itong proton elic na equipment po ginamit nila doon sa iba't ibang parte po ng compound at saka sa eskwelahan po namin. Ito ang kanilang proton elic na equipment. Next slide please. And then, by 6 a.m., eto, ginamit na naman yung LRAD nila, no? At kung ano-ano yung mga announcement na pinapa-on po nila. And then, additional police forces again were seen entering the compound of KOJC.